Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of my Tyrande Heroes series. Today we are going to be playing on the Battlefield of Eternity. Now, I can feel that we're getting closer to this balance point of playing Tyrande, and it's all about building your character according to your team, the enemy team, some of the other, everybody's play style, and of course the map. Now, today we are going to be playing on the Battlefield of Eternity, and I think it's a really great map for Tyrande because there's lots of team fighting, things happen a lot quicker, and just the teams spend more time clumped together, and that's where Tyrande can really make a great difference is in those team fights. The other thing you'll notice is that there is a solid front line. We have an Anubarak player and a Sonya player on my team, so that really helps Tyrande sort of keep a lot of the attention off of her and gives you a lot more room to sort of move around. So that's what we're dealing with today. I've been having a lot of fun with Tyrande, and so let's just jump right into it. So that's the game plan today. We are edging ever closer and closer to the sweet spot. That's the goal. Let's just see how this match goes. So, the enemy team has a Tassador, Vala, Muradin, Brightwing, and Abathur. They do have the tank healer combo with a Vala and some support from Tassador. This could be a difficult match. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Ranger's Mark. Just because it's probably one of the best talents out there. Or Tyrande. And who are we facing off with today? So we have the Brightwing, oh, what happened to him? The Brightwing Muradin combo.
Let us make haste.
I'm going to be focusing quite a bit on this Brightwing player. Because I don't want him to be able to back up Muradin. Gazebo taking a little too much damage. I'm not really so keen on taking unnecessary damage like that. Oh, and you can see that Brightwing getting really close. Going back for healing fountain. Muradin, get out of the way there. Launch an owl. And again, just going to try and pepper Brightwing with these stuns as much as possible. How was the bottom lane doing, by the way? They're doing okay.
Let us make haste.
Take heed, mortals. I will arrive soon, and the Demon Lord is close behind. I shall purge your evil from this land, demon.
Okay, so Brightwing did manage to get back to base and heal up. That's okay. Well, this Tassador very out of position. So is that Vala. Heal down on this Evo. Not sure where my team is. We are going to need. Actually, we are doing far more damage on the enemy team Immortal. So if we did just peel off, my 100's Mark would have done served greatly in that fight.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Getting some DPS there off on the Brightwing. I'm actually going to head off early and port back to my base because I am absolutely no use to my team. No use to my team without any healing.
Let us make haste.
Or mana.
Be warned, allies. I move to new ground.
Alright, getting lucky, managing to finish off that immortal just before the enemy team gets through. I'm gonna hit one up on Raynor, or sorry, Raynor, Zebo. Seems like he's being focused quite a bit. Oh, and there you go. Very nice pursuit there by Sonya. Managing to pick up the kill on Brightwing, and it looks like Vala is going to back up the Muradin with a little help from Tassador. That's not a good spot to be in. So let's get the heck out of here. Oh no. Oh, there we go. That's right. Follow-up stun, just to finish off that right-wing player. Okay, so now you can see how effective it is to have a tank. Really keeps the focus off me. There's a nice Hunter's Mark finish off. Really keeps the other players off me and allows me to do my job properly. Oh, I did pick up the Healing War talent. That's the second one I picked up. Just because this team really doesn't have any healing, and some of that area of effect healing would really help in these fights. Especially with these melee characters. Okay. Well, let's get that immortal down here.
To you, mortals, I march for Hell's gates.
I'm gonna have to be careful. Taking that Brightwing, but I don't want to go in a little too far. No, it's going to cause too many problems. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Managing to land that stun right as the Immortal stun hits them right after, and enabling us to finish off that Brightwing player very quickly. That's what I like to see. Sonya going in very, very deep. To land another stun, hopefully finish off that Vala player, and just missing with the actually missing that that Muradin by just an inch. Vala actually being kind of pesky. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'd say that's quite a successful push, managing to keep the enemy team on their heels the whole time. They really didn't have much of a chance there to get back at us. What tile am I going to pick next? I'm going to move with Battle Momentum, just because I want to be getting off as many stuns as I possibly can. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the Tyrande gameplay. You stay behind in the crowd, and you wait for your chance to strike. Sort of coming out of nowhere. I think that actually fits Tyrande Whisperwind's, her character very well. Muradin diving ahead, so I am going to land the Hunter's Mark on him. And anyway, as I was saying, that definitely fits the Tyrande Whisperwind sort of character. She's almost like that. Oh, maybe I can. Muradin stepping right in front of that. Actually able to block that owl. But it just really fits her character, I think.
Are you ready, heroes?
After all, she is support.
Coach your position.
But she's a lot of fun to play because she just adds so much depth to her team. See them there, they're going to try and retreat. Yeah, definitely not a good idea to step in there. But she adds much more depth to her team because of her abilities. Mainly, of course, that stun, that when lands, can change the tide of a battle. So here we go, we're going to close in on this Immortal. We're going to take him out. I'm going to throw my owl back towards the enemy team, because I want to make sure that we keep eyes on them at all times. If it looks like they are coming, I am going to ping danger. And let's see what happens. Ubrecht is going to go in for the fight. I'm going to land... Oh, unfortunately that stun missing everybody. Alright, so it is time to retreat. It's definitely not the greatest... Oh, can I save that Zebo? No. Cannot. Definitely not the greatest push there. Stepping into a little too much of Tassador's AoE, and just not the most coordinated strike. So here we go. There we go. Sonya very wisely picking up that Brightwing as her first target, which enabled us to get that kill. I'm gonna land my healing ward. Oh, is that gonna be enough? Yes, it is. And Sonya landing another chain pull, whatever that move is called, to finish off that Muradin player. So here we go. Things are looking really good. We are about to finish off this Immortal. Again, Hunter's Mark does apply to the Immortal, so that's another great thing about Tyrande. What is it? A 25% damage increase on the Immortal is huge, especially at later levels. There it looks like Nazebo. Oh, what a combo! Oh my goodness. Nazebo with the awesome walls managing to trap 2 enemy players gives me a great opportunity to land a stun, and the follow-up from Sonya was just amazing, as there's literally nothing could survive that that kind of damage. Okay, so I am going to pick up Starfall as my heroic talent. I love Starfall. And these guys are really pushing in hard. I'm going to use my Starfall, bring the enemy team back, and I'm going to put my healing ward just slightly behind it. Hopefully that'll help protect it, though we did move past it quite quickly. Gotta be careful of that Muradin stun. I'm gonna have to take back more of a very defensive role at the moment because I'm out of mana, and I'm kind of useless without my mana. Oh, Nubrak jumping behind the wall there. Okay. With that tower. Oh, that was probably just a miss on the Vala. I have to go back and watch that, but that was definitely probably just a miss. Oh, very good wall there, actually. Oh. Oh, very good Nubrak stun. Follow up with my own stun. Really making sure the enemy team does not have a chance to follow us back in our retreat. So there we go. There's a very, very successful push. And that is the kind of Tyrande gameplay that I love to play.
So be it.
So here we go. Before I leave the base, I'm going to throw an owl just because I get that instant remount. Thinking that was a boss, actually. Thought that would take longer. But that's okay. Always want to keep eyes on the enemy teams. It looks like they did pick up a mercenary camp of their own. I'm going to follow this Anubarak because it looks like he's going to also do a mercenary camp. I'm going to throw another owl out. Hopefully catch somebody.
Choose a talent.
Alright, my next talent is going to be
Prepare yourselves. I
Drink
will
Ray.
reach your position shortly.
Drink Ray is great for neutralizing some DPS characters, and that's exactly what I intend to do with it. Now the Immortals are spawning quite quickly. It looks like the enemy team is pressuring the top fort, so I'm actually going to go help them out. Help the top fort out.
One of our forts is fallen.
Oh, there we go.
There is no escaping my justice.
Thanks for the heal.
Oh, I did not manage to finish them off. Taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Brightwing really wants to finish me off.
They have taken a fort.
Which is probably going to result in her death. Very, very aggressive Brightwing play there. I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous. Kind of a crafty Brightwing player, but definitely a little too risky, especially before the Immortals spawn. That's kind of the time that you don't want to die. Especially if you've got such a role as Brightwing. But that's how it is. Alright, so my team's doing quite a good job on that Immortal very quickly. Sonya actually 2v1ing those characters. I'm not sure Sonya's had any changes to her build in the last little while, but she is definitely going to shrink ray this. Vala. Oh, and Sonya actually managing to survive.
Nice.
Very interesting there by Sonya. Great Sonya player, actually. Gonna make sure I'm not standing on the right side of this immortal. Just take way too much gank damage otherwise. And then gonna help this Nubarak player finish off the immortal, and hopefully we can push for the win here. That would be awesome.
Yes, of course.
By the way, I love this Battlefield of Eternity as well. Probably not my favorite. It has to be my second favorite, behind just behind Blackheart's Bay. Here we are getting into another team fight. Again, that Nova is running into a little bit of trouble. Oh, wow, okay. That Tassador sort of coming in out of nowhere. See if we can focus that Brightwing down. Oh, okay.
The heavens shall triumph this day.
Okay. Sean unfortunately did go down. Killed that Battle player. Maybe not. But I do have a new Brack with me, so that's awesome. And a Zebo. Love the Zebo. I hope Zebo gets up another wall. Maybe I can land one of those stuns again. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and Tassador blinking out of it. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. Gonna pick up Shooting Star as my next talent because I don't want to be running out of mana. Actually gonna land my Starfall here. Just gonna put some salt into the wound. And I want to see how much damage we can get off before we're forced to retreat from the enemy reinforcements. Oh, and that wall. Verdin managed to jump right out of that. Verdin is actually a great tank. His ability is just, you can get out of so many situations. I'm gonna Shrink Ray the Brightwing there because I don't want him to be able to get out of that. Oh, that is our Nova. Ah, unfortunately missing that. Yeah, every time I hear that Nova triple tap, I always shrink away for a second because I'm afraid that... Oh, what happened there? I'm always afraid that that Nova's coming after us. I'm actually going to throw a heal on myself for the first time this match. Zebo actually trapping the enemy team inside their zone there. Kind of a nice touch towards the end. That was definitely a good game. And that is the kind of Tyrande hero series that I'm looking to put out there. So definitely a lot of fun. I believe I went 20-0 there. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's fun to play games like that. So that was... Alright, now that was episode 4. I really think there are some significant improvements from this game as there was from the last episode. You know, a great thing, obviously, having a really good team around me always makes things easier. But aside from that, I think a great part was keeping Brightwing sort of under my wing. I always had a stun on him. I caught him with lots of stuns as he was running away, just generally to annoy him and to keep him off his game. The other thing was maintaining that very essential balance of Tyrande between the offense and the defense, and really picking and choosing the times, you know, when our best to strike. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a great day. It's been 4leaf, and I'll catch you later.